Strength. Prepare for the three words. And that's in times of loss. Some of you may have experienced a loss recently, and this is asking you to be strong. It's part of your journey, self-mastery. So that's another message out there. Let's get two more before we roll. We'll get a couple of different messages since everybody's not on the same timeline. Tower. So for the people who are going through tower moments, there's a lot going on in the background involving that tower moment. Let's get one more. Let's get the bottom. Something you've refused to heal from, or something that you have healed from. Take it how you want. With this five of cups, some emotional change. Something has changed the way you feel about something, perhaps. Something's hidden in the background. To be revealed kind of thing. Ooh, it's blustery out here. And look at that on the bottom. Yeah, there's a lot of hearts things going on today. But that's for the next card. So the tower changes. But this is also knowing that things have to change, if that makes sense. Nothing will ever stay the same. The reason for those will be hidden until this happens. Clearing out of old energy. If you've done it already, you're good. If not, it's asking you to clear out your emotional energy. There's a lot of water here. This is what helps things change. And for the last one, we got all right, chicken, you out of here? White wizard. Somebody need to get up and get their mojo on. And the reason why you have it probably is because of a heartbreak. There's a lot of loss. There's a couple people I know that lost people this week.
All right, Sensei.
All right, good brother. Take it easy, man. Don't contemplate too hard. You know, either dive in or don't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But don't. If there's too much contemplating, the answer is always no. If you gotta think too much about it,
Yeah.
it's no go, man.
All right, Sensei. Thank you.
You're welcome, bro. Take it easy. The White Wizard. This is about getting out in nature. This is for you potion people, you people who like to mix herbs of any kind for any kind of reason. It could be healing, it could be cooking, magician. But this is a great card for today, for Mother's Day. This is like being in the kitchen almost, and whipping up a special something. You know what I'm saying? Using stuff from the garden, since it's such a special day. We're not going to the store. We're not getting none of that modified stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, get up off your ass. No time for rest is over. And if your mother isn't here, because this is kind of what this is saying. If you've had that kind of where somebody has passed and you can't celebrate the day with them, still celebrate the day with them. That means make the food anyway, right? Make the meal just as you would if they were here, and just leave it out as an offering. You know, spend that time, spiritually speaking, with your loved one or loved ones. Like this is what I do with my grandmother. Her pancakes are infamous, and I do my best in the kitchen, but I'm better at the French toast and the waffles. So that's how I connect with her, and that's when I have my conversations with her. It's while I'm cooking. You know what I mean? So this could be something for y'all out there who are, your mother or your grandmother, somebody close to you, a mother figure. Still give them something. Like it's energetic, so you're going to nourish them anyway. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those things. Let's get two more, because it's hot out here, man. Goddamn Nola. It'll heat up on you in a minute. Let's get two more messages for y'all out there. If you want cards, you know the deal. You gotta raise your hand in the chat, and it's a donation on cashapp. Or you can just reach out for a regular reading if you want. Either or, I'm here. So next card is the Judgment. Just kind of like my man right there. You know what I'm saying? If you have to think too much on something, it's a no-go. Shouldn't have to think too much. But this is also an awakening for some of y'all out there. So all these messages are going to be for different people in different places, and I'd rather do it that way than have everybody, you know. I'm not trying to put a standard that everybody got to go, you know what I'm saying, mine or anybody else's. There's different paths. There's a lot of branching off going on right now. What I mean, people are taking different directions in life. So with the Judgment card, we got Temperance. That's just really good. And Four of Pentacles. It's kind of like standing your ground wherever this new Judgment is. This Temperance is about balancing. This is a work life, home life, you know, etc., etc. This is when to work out. This is when to do some taking care of yourself kind of energy, you know. Judgment is an awakening. So whatever now you're balancing out in your life, hold on to your. This feels like one of those instances where like an old friend can come around and just kind of influence you to do some shit that you're done with, kind of energy. You feel me? This is about holding on to what you value at this time. You know what I mean? Holding on to it could be an idea, it could be a you know, just something that you want for yourself in the material sense, in the physical sense. But this is an awakening. It's kind of like you gotta go backwards to go forwards. You know what I mean? So this is a bit of review as well. It's kind of looking at, you know, retracing your steps a little bit and finding balance in what you discover about, you know, different patterns and whatnot. But as you're going through this awakening, it's asking you to balance yourself out. Like, don't just go out there and run it. You know what I'm saying? Get used to it. Let yourself build into it. If you're doing a new workout, don't go out there and try to be like everybody else. You got to go at your own pace. But hold on to that. Hold on to the course. All right? What I said, we're going to get two more. Is that one of the two? I'll get two more. We'll get two more. So you guys figure out which one of these hit you, if at all. You know what I'm saying? But I kind of like doing it like this better. How I was doing it before felt more like personal readings. You know what I'm saying? We ain't doing all that extra work. All right, some of you are on a new journey, the Fool. And keep in mind, you might have one or two of these things kind of lining up. The Fool, the Five of Swords, and let's see what you're getting away from. All right, now, I keep telling y'all this. When you change, when you go a different direction, you're always going to have opposition. In this case, this is going to let you know you're going in the right direction, especially if you're planting new seeds. The way I look at this right here is the subconscious mind being influenced and watered. This is new thought patterns, new ideas, new way of being. As above, so below. You know what I'm saying? Also a bit of patience here because it's going to take time for this to grow. This is like if you're doing a new, like you can't just make up an affirmation, say it one time and think it's going to work. You got to do it over and over. You got to nourish it. You got to tend to that garden. You know what I'm saying? Your actions have to back that shit up, basically. But it's a new beginning. Whatever it is, you'll feel different. And what I mean by that is just like there's days when things change. Like even the sun looks different. Even the way the light looks different. The way it just comes through the window sometimes. You know, you step outside, it's like, damn. You know what I mean? But you'll know that you're in a new cycle. Especially with the Fool, because there was a leap of faith that you had to take in order to get across this chasm. You had to kind of surrender and give it to God. So if you've been in this situation recently, would you had to just go out, you know, without not knowing where you were going to land, and you had opposition, you had people against it. Keep tending to that garden. Keep tending to that garden. Keep planting those seeds, especially in the mind. You know what I'm saying? Me, myself, and I. So you think of things in threes. Even saying things in threes will help. You know what I'm saying? I am this, I am this, I am this. Being repetitive with it will help strengthen the muscle. I'll get one more and then I'm going to the park. How y'all doing today? Happy Mother's Day again. To the collective. Give me two more. I feel like two spreads real quick. Give me two more before we roll up out of here. And we will be live tonight doing the painting. Got two on deck that are really online with what's going on. In my mind, anyway. But you're more than welcome to join in. All right, two more cards. Blue Eagle with King of Cups. And on the bottom, oh, look at that, the Five of Swords. Now, whoever's rocking with this is playing with some power here. The Blue Eagle, again, we're dealing with the mind. The way you perceive things and seeing things from a higher perspective. That's the Blue Eagle right there. And it's also your ability to create right now. This match with the King of Cups, what a tandem, because this is drinking from your own cup. There's no validation, outside validation necessary. You don't need people to tell you they love you and all that. You don't need anything in the realms of love, because this is self-love. This is also unconditional love. We've had the kings pop out a lot lately. And I feel like this is a time where a lot of forgiveness is being put into practice. You know what I'm saying? Forgiveness for yourself and forgiveness for others. And I say that because you don't want to smoke no more. You know what I'm saying? Putting things to rest. Putting the conflict to rest. Getting a clear mind is really what this feels like. You know what I'm saying? And really, it feels like with yourself. You're really seeing things differently about yourself at this time. And all that conflict that used to kind of hold you back, you know, the doubt, the self-talk, blah, 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 anything of that nature, it's out the door. It's kind of like these are lining up in a way. And for the last card of the day, people's Queen of Diamonds. Maintenance, high maintenance, value. This is really treasuring things, treasuring the people in your life. Let's see what we're paired with here. Let's get two more from Santa Morte and we're going to roll out. All right. Oh, red. Yeah. So it seems like a lot of y'all are getting out of y'all way. Give me a card on the top, please. That king keeps wanting to come out. It's the second time. Let me shuffle this one more time. But you got the swords, Eight of Swords in reverse. This again is getting out of your own way, getting out of your head, not overthinking. Like I was just telling my man, if you got to think about it too long, then it's a no-go. If there's too much confusion about a decision you need to make, then it's a no. You feel what I'm saying? Nothing should perplex you to the point of being confused about the options you got in front of you. It's either a yes or a no. And if you got to think too hard on it, there's not enough, info or whatever to make that a solid decision. You know what I'm saying? So let's get two for this queen. Or one more, excuse me. One would do two because it was like that. Oh, okay. This feels good. If you're thinking about, well, let's just not say thinking. This is about reaching out, communication, things moving forward with a group of people. So you might be this Queen of Diamonds here, someone who values, someone of value, blah, blah, blah. You have a lot to offer is what I'm saying. You have a lot to bring to the table. And this is communication with others that it seems like this is what you're either in search of as a manifestation or, again, getting out of your way because the Eight of Swords is here. There's no mental block with it. So this means that either you're working with folks that it don't take nothing, you know what I'm saying, to work with them. There's no confusion in it, blah, blah, blah. But this is incoming communication to or from a group of people about something of value. So this could be a business venture at the end of the day because we're talking about the queen. It could also be a new home, you know what I'm saying? Anything of value, property, anything pentacles, anything physical that has to do with a group of people. It could be a loan, it could be anything. But it's something that's grounded, something that's of value and something that you're going to have to maintain and take care of. It's like don't just get it and not know what you're going to do with it. You know what I'm saying? How many people don't win the lottery and blew that shit because they ain't playing ahead? You feel what I mean? It's something that's like that. Got into a relationship and their whole focus was just getting into a relationship. They didn't know what they were going to do afterwards. It's that kind of thing. So whatever is of value. Communication in groups of people. So that's what we got today, y'all. We are out of this joint. I hope y'all got something out of this. Maybe a confirmation, maybe a little extra juice, whatever it is that we do to help. That's what we're here for. I'm about to pack it up. Let's go do some grounding, boy. I'm telling you, we had all this rain, and now it's nice out. So no more cabin fever today. So if you want any commissioned artwork or a reading or anything I can do for you, we do take you through the Mayan calendar if you want, get your galactic signature, anything, just reach out to the email. It'll be in the description box. I'll check y'all out. Peace.